Reality Transurfing. Going with the flow. The asker and the offended unwillingly go with the flow of life. The warrior, on the other hand, tries to fight against the flow. Of course, there are no pure types of these people. From time to time, everyone plays one of these roles to some degree, but playing these parts is highly inefficient. So if we can't struggle, and we can't just float passively, what can we do? We've already seen how the mind likes to dictate its will based on what it believes is common sense. Many people think they are reasoning logically, yet their problems remain unsolved. So what's the use of common sense, really? The truth is, the mind doesn't guarantee a foolproof solution. It only thinks it's being reasonable, while in fact, it's dancing to the tune of pendulums. Even the warrior, who seems strong-willed, is as free as a paper boat on a river. Pendulums provoke him into fighting them, and so he swims upstream, resisting with all his might, when gentle strokes would have taken him farther with ease. His mind is captured by pendulums, yet he fights harder, not smarter. Now imagine this. You're not resisting the flow. You're not passively drifting. Instead, you are intentionally navigating. You notice the obstacles, the shallows, and the turns, and with calm, deliberate effort, you steer your own course. You are not the boat. You are at the wheel. But can life really be seen as a flow? The space of variations is like a matrix, stationary in form. But within it, cause and effect chains give birth to what we call the flow of variations. That is the flow we're talking about. So why shouldn't we resist the flow? Because resistance wastes massive amounts of energy. And it's not just useless, it's often harmful. Still, many worry, can I really trust the flow? After all, it could take you to a peaceful lagoon, or straight over a waterfall. That's why we steer, gently. We don't control the flow, but we guide our direction. Most people already know their general direction in life. Study, job, family, career, retirement. And yet, many get far from their intended goal, looking back with regret saying, if only I knew where I'd fall, I'd have placed something soft there. But regret doesn't help. The key is learning to move with awareness. Everyone wants to know what lies around the next bend. Astrology and predictions light that spark of hope. Transurfing doesn't contradict astrology, because predictions are rooted in the space of variations. Yet even the best forecasts can't guarantee accuracy. So the question remains, how much should we surrender to the flow? The mind is always under pressure, burdened by internal and external importance. This pressure is the root of most problems. It creates rapids and whirlpools in your journey through the flow. Drop the importance, and the river becomes calm, the flow becomes smoother. The mind tries to solve everything logically, but logic doesn't always match the optimal stream. Nature operates by the law of least resistance. That's where optimal solutions lie. In the path that costs the least energy. You won't find them by force. The key to any problem lies in one principle. Choose the path of least resistance. People often complicate things because they see problems as obstacles, and obstacles they think must be overcome with force. Instead, choose the simplest solution. Every time. Whether learning something new or doing something routine, do it the easiest way possible. Actions also follow their own streams. Each choice is a link in a cause and effect chain. Instead of forcing a decision, identify which link belongs to the optimal stream. The mind would try to calculate everything, but it often chooses poorly under pressure. To find the right link in the chain, you must first release yourself from the pendulums. Stay balanced. Keep importance in check. Become the observer, not the controller. Act, but do so with awareness, not force. Don't slap the water. Use gentle, purposeful strokes. Example, you're looking for an item in a store, but you don't know where it is. The mind chooses the most logical and most complicated. Solution, you go across town, only to find the item later in a store next door. Why? Because the problem seemed too important. Another example. You have a huge to-do list. What should you do first? Don't overthink it. Start with what feels right. Let the flow guide your energy. This isn't passivity, it's conscious alignment. For one full day, try to go with the flow. Each time you face a problem, ask, what's the simplest way to do this? Let things unfold naturally. Don't rush to argue. Don't reject what you don't yet understand. Activate the overseer. Observe first. Act second. Let the game play out under your quiet supervision. Life becomes so much easier when you stop slapping the water and start moving with the current. As always, thanks for being here with me. If this helped you see your flow a little clearer, hit like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it. Next time, we're diving into guiding signs, those little nudges from life that help you stay on the right path.